f***ing Disney. So Disney, you're starting to make all these movies, right? You start making movies, but then you're like, they're not new movies. They're all movies you made before, and then you're just gonna surprise us by saying they're new. Look, it's our classic animated features. But now it's in live action. And you're trying to sell us that? Sell your original films that we could just watch just free? But now it's in live action. And all of them are usually awful. Like this all started because I think it's like, we'll say, there was Cinderella. I think that was the first one that came out. Then after Cinderella, you're like, oh, let's make Beauty and the Beast. Let's make Aladdin. And you're just like, Lion King. And you're like, let's get all your favorite films, all your favorite movies. We're making more of your favorites. But they're shit. They're awful. Because you can't, capture any of the magic you had before, because now you put it in a different media. There's reasons why animation to stay animation. I see a lot of these fucking movies, like the fucking Beast and Beauty and the Beast looks awful. Like this, it's just bland, generic. And you look at the original, amazing. It's like the whole new thing. Or you watch The Lion King, you see the animals emote and all that, and you made them realistic. And when you made them realistic, they can't emote because they're real life animals, and can't tell. This is when it's mad. This is when it's happy. This is when it's sad. They're all look like that. It's not. It's just, I can't believe that that's an actual thing Disney thought of. It's just like, let's release it that way. And the thing is, no, they get money. People are just walking in, getting money to see all these movies. Oh, here we go. You guys ready? You guys ready for a live-action remake of Little Mermaid? No! I'll go watch the original Little Mermaid. The only reason you're seeing it is just like, oh, we gotta introduce these kids here, classic tales. This is how we can introduce your classic tales. You go onto your Disney Plus app and watch it. But no. We gotta watch the live-action versions. They're all inferior. And now, I'm recording this now because I just heard this announcement. They're making a live-action Moana. Moana came out what? 7 years ago? 6 years ago? It's still fairly new, and you're gonna make a live-action version before there's any significance. Usually you have to wait a decade for a reboot or a live-action one. No. Let's make all the new ones. We're gonna get a live-action Zootopia. We're gonna get a live-action Frozen. You're getting all these movies that no one cares about. Live-action Toy Story. We don't need it. We're fine as it is. And usually, once they make the live-action version, the one looks ugly and generic. They're making a live-action Lilo and Stitch movie. Stitch is gonna look ugly and creepy as hell. I saw the trailers for Little Mermaid. You see all the little fish friends Ariel's talking about? Yeah, they're all ugly, disgusting, what? Who thought it was a good idea? Who thought it was a good idea to make it? Start making it's bizarre. It's just bizarre to me. It's just you're making all these remakes, and there's nothing new. There's nothing you can challenge. There's nothing you can expand upon. Usually there's just shot for shot. Or we had new scenes because we're trying to revamp it for modern audiences. And it's anyone complained about it back then? And then I see people online get upset over the race stuff, and it's I don't care, whatever. But it's just we're getting the same thing, just over and over, and none of them are good. There's maybe someone's just that was alright, but they're not no one's gonna go back and watch these remakes. They're just gonna watch the original. You really think people are gonna go watch the Pinocchio one? The new, Robert Zemeckis' Pinocchio? No. We're gonna go watch the original Pinocchio. Hell, we would rather watch the Guillermo del Toro version, because that's something at least original and different about it. It's in stop motion. It's a new medium. And you could argue oh, but live action's a new medium. But it's not animation. The stuff they did with animation was done because they can't do it in live action. And there's now no charm. I watch these remakes, zero charm with them. None of them are good. Yeah, and I watched those with Peter Pan and Wendy, and I'm Peter Pan and Wendy, okay? And like the opening of that trailer opens up with like the Lost Girl's like, there's women in the Lost Boys, and it's like, so what? Or like, or I don't know, whatever that girl said. It was like the whole point of the Lost Boys was actually kind of clever. It's that like because the little boy, it's kind of, if you really think about it, Peter Pan's kind of like a feminist tale if you think about it. Where like Wendy's the only woman in the group. It's all rambunctious boys and all that. And now it's like, no, we gotta modernize it. Which is just like, why? Like, is anyone actually excited for these movies? Like, you go on like any like website or a media source, they're like, oh, like the Little Mermaid, everyone's excited for it. No. Like, you go on like YouTube page and it's like a bajillion dislikes, but they keep getting money. Someone is just seeing these because like usually it's probably some parent who's not paying attention. It's like, oh, let's put it outside for the kid. I mean, I'll watch it. Because they just put on anything for the little kid. I don't care how good it is. It's like, let's put it on there. Like, oh my god, it's Bizarro World. It's just, you can't watch one of these movies. They're all like, cause like, especially if it's like let's make a musical, and then we just don't hire like singers. We hire just actors who can sing. Like, we'll just put an odd tune on Emma Watson. Odd tune Emma Watson so much that she could sing. She could always sing. No, she can't. She can't sing. Why make her sing? It's just these movies, man. We need to start boycotting. Like tell Disney we want our own movies. And yeah, I always love them go back to 2D animation. I can make a whole video about 3D animation. It's all just like one big work. It's like at this point I'm wondering, is it they were making these just to renew a copyright or something? It's like, oh, there hasn't been we were losing the rights to the Little Mermaid. We need to make a Little Mermaid movie come out. There we go. You're a new Little Mermaid. We got the rights back. Like, and then I'm hearing what, Aristocrats? Why would you want to see a live action of Aristocats? Like, they made a live action of Lady the Tramp, which I didn't even know they did until I just randomly looked up. Like, they made a live action of Lady the Tramp. Why? Watch the original. It's bizarre. And who's singing these movies? Who's actually seeing them? I just find that astonishing that people are willing to see all these awful like remakes. I don't know. What do you guys think? That's my 2 cents.